Who's it hanging? I'm David Pumpkins.
People, it's the first week in October, and do you know what that means? That means we got a real spooky weekly update for you in GTA Online. Ooh, look at it, people. Like I said, it's all about spooky Halloween stuff this week.
Any questions?
Scared and speechless.
Basically, every adversary mode Halloween themed is going to be paying out double or triple money.
Is he from a local commercial or?
Well, the scariest thing to the mind is the unknown.
First up behind me, you've got the Bravado Gauntlet on the podium here. This is one of like 12 Amani Tech cars and is not half bad. But before we get into any of the Halloween stuff, the most important thing going on this week by far is found in your CEO offices on the computer here inside your office. If you're not familiar, you log on here, you go to Special Cargo, Warehouse Map. These 5 green ones are the ones that I own, but any single Special Cargo warehouse is 40% off this week. And you know, when it's $3 million, that's a lot of money you're saving. You can have as many as 5 warehouses. I think there are also small and medium warehouses, but I'm not seeing them anywhere, so I'm not sure why I'm not. Either way, these are 40% off this week. If you don't have one of these businesses, I'd recommend maybe considering picking one up, even though they are definitely still a bitch to grind and fill up. And on top of the discounts, each of those cargo warehouses is giving out 2 times rewards this week for any sell missions. Meaning, if you have a full large warehouse, normally it would only sell for like 3.5 million. It could sell for as much as like 6.5 million this week in a full public lobby. So definitely sell those cargo warehouses if you've been stacking them up. Halloween season is kicking off in Los Santos this week.
What's my name?
David S. Pumpkins!
Battle a collection of gruesome adversaries during these next 4 weeks of non-stop mischief.
Any questions?
Yes! Several! I mean, what, he has a middle initial now?
As Halloween creeps closer and closer, people, expect those ghosts to be added at some point in the game that you'll be able to go find and collect as part of a Halloween event. Maybe even the skies will turn green again and alien UFO ships will pop up if we're lucky. As far as Halloween-themed bonuses go this week, you've got like Bunker Slasher, all of the Condemned missions. Anything Halloween-themed is paying out 2 times money NRP this week. And on top of that, there's Judgment Day here, which is paying out 3 times money NRP this whole week. All the slashers, everything, all right? I'm not going to go through it's all of them. Oh, and also, all the alien survival modes right here are actually 2 times money NRP this week. At any point for signing on this week, you'll earn yourself this crazy devil mask, which, you know, is pretty good. And that's it as far as double money goes. As far as the sales and whatnot, apart from the special cargo warehouses, the next biggest sale is over on Southern San Andreas. In the special section, the RC Bandito here is 40% off this week. I mean, keep in mind you'll need to own an Arena War workshop. And on top of this being discounted, any modifications or upgrades in the Arena War are also 40% off. Next up in the featured section, one of the new cars added recently, the Monstrosity here. This is 20% off its normal cost. Then over here on Legendary in the 2-door section, you've got the Torero XO. This thing is heavily discounted at 40% off. Highly, highly recommend picking this up. Plus, you know, they're talking about porn stars and Pussycat Magazine and all types of stuff in here. What's not to love? Then further down the way on 2-door, you've got the Infernus Classic here. This is the 80s supercar, people. And you know, let me tell you what, it looks good, feels good. I would recommend picking one up, and it's not very expensive. And then right below it, you've got the Pegassi Reaper here, which frankly, you know, this looks pretty goddamn good, but I'm not a huge fan of the way this car performs. And once again, Rockstar basically said fuck Warstock for like the 7th week in a row.
Fuck your life! Bing bong!
And there is not a single sale on Warstock, so that's always fun. And that's it for the sales and the discounts. On to the secret sales and whatnot. Behind me here, you've got the Pifster Neon. Frankly, I would not bother. I've never been a huge fan of this car behind me, but you know, go for it if you want it. And then you've got these 3 cars back here, the Penumbra, the Alpha, and the Massacro. I don't even know how you say that. I think a lot of these cars were removed. Either way, none of them are particularly amazing with liveries or customization or performance. Shout out to Paul Walker's Fast and Furious 1 car right there, just hanging out.
Drop it, I don't want to talk about it.
Drop it, hell. I want to hear about this, homie. So forget about it, cuz.
Then over here at Simeon's place, you've got all Pegasi vehicles for some reason. I'm not sure.
My lawyer will call you later.
That guy behind me would not shut the fuck up, so, And then at Simeon's here, you've got all Pegasi vehicles for basically no reason at all, but sure. These are the same vehicles that we saw on the websites and stuff, but if you want to give them a test drive, they're here at Simeon's. And then you've got the Monroe here, people. It's not very expensive and is one of the removed cars in the game. It looks pretty cool. Performance-wise, it's not that great, but it's an old classic car that is rare now, quote-unquote. And then you've got the Oppressor Mark I for literally no reason at all, but, you know, if you want to test drive it, sure, it's here. Moving on. Boom! Wrong place, wrong time, woman. Haha. And then keeping in theme with the Pegasi sales for some reason this week, we've got the Vaca on the left and the Zaruso here on the right. This Zaruso doesn't look like much, but for the record, you can put chicken livery all over the outside of it, and it's very silly, and I think it was removed, so it's quote-unquote rare now. And then, people, you've got the Vaca, the original fake Lambo in this game. It's like, I think it's like 200, yeah. This thing costs nothing. It was removed. Any new players in the game, if you want to look like you have money, but you actually don't, pick one of these up. All right, where's the goddamn gun van? Oh, there he is, all the way up near the prison. All right. Is it just me, or did they add new weather to this game? I've never seen this overcast-ass look right here. And then, people, you've got the gun van here at the airfield in a place where I've literally never seen him before, ever. But here he is. Look at him in all his glory. Pretty much only thing worth mentioning is the railgun here. Pick one up if you don't have it. This man is the only one who sells it, and it's fucking awesome. Shout out to all that ass, though. You know, always appreciated.
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo! And there you go, people. That's the weekly update for you. Never 12 or 16 hours late or whatever, all right? You know the spiel. Check the channel. Leave a like, thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. Do all that stuff. Check Twitch and Discord. Twitch TV, Flipperachi212, and Discord, Flipperachi the Straw Hats. I mean, their links are in the description. Really appreciate all you guys watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace. Bam. Later. Hold on, that was a bad bam. Let me get a good one. Later, people.
If you see these dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong.
That might be my new favorite thing, having them just cower there while a grenade blows up.
Give me